Oh, I don't know about that, Drip Rom. I pretty much 100% believe, like, the 45-year-old me, I am all about me, myself, and I. I don't give a shit about anybody. I really don't. I care about myself, my wife, our immediate family, everybody else I don't care about, and that's technically selfish. But I really don't care. I've spent my whole life being a servant, and nowadays I don't care about anybody other than myself. Like in terms of goals, and that's why I have a very strict rule in the channel on all my channels about no trauma dumping, because it's like everybody's got trauma. Like, take your trauma and share it with your parents or your husband and spouse. What are all these? Oh, is that a? It's so dark I can't see. That was immediately a jump to my death. Was there not something I could like? I guess you're not supposed to go this way. Voicey says, I grew up in apartheid South Africa as a white person, so it's sobering to look back in time at not only what we took for granted, but how damaging accepted norms were. Yeah, accepted norms change over time, and that's a good thing. I forgot, Chris and I went back and watched, the Lethal Weapon trilogy, well, a quadrilogy. I think it was Christmas time. She had never seen the movies. So we went back and I'd seen them many times over the years. Um, I had forgotten that the second, I think it's the second one. It was all about apartheid, diplomatic immunity, right? Yeah, I'd forgotten all about that as being a theme of that movie. And it's so weird to look back on because that's within my lifetime that shit happened. Not that long ago, we had a government, and I'm watching what is unfolding in my home country. And I got to be careful about this because I don't want to get political on my channel. But I'm looking at this from the historical nature. It's mind-boggling to me that just 30 years ago we saw this unfolding in real time, and now it's happening in my country of birth. And it's just unbelievable to me that people can't see um, the writing on the wall, and they don't understand that history repeats itself in some areas, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I would say, guys, in terms of chat, just agree to be respectful, please. Just agree to disagree if you're not going to come to a fine point. I think there's nothing wrong with being adults and having a healthy debate as long as we all stay friends and realize that we have different opinions. It's the most important thing. I always look at my wife and I as the perfect example of that because she is religious and goes to church, and I am an atheist and do not, and we have a very great marriage and relationship. And we just agree to disagree on things when it comes to certain topics. Right.
Get on with it.
You're too confident.
He's so close.
No, it's the Onryo!
Well, I took a hit. I didn't want to. Oh! Bamboo, come here. My brother and I are also another good example of we are completely different on the
Is
political
something wrong?
spectrum and the religious spectrum, and yet we have a great working relationship and a good brotherly relationship. Although I will say he is starting to skew um, more in my direction politically after the person that he voted for has done what they have done. Let's just say he's not a big of a fan of Cheetos as he used to
I
be.
hear you. Aren't you a helpful fox? I'll pull you out.
I've been trapped down here for hours. If you stand on the ledge, I can climb out. Thank you. I was starting to think that was my grave.
Thank this fox. She led me to you.
She's been showing me around to all sorts of little treasures. I give her food as a thank you. But
You're a
I
good
lost my
man,
way in
settler.
the dark and slipped.
She didn't give up on you.
Remarkable animal. She was trying to show me a cave. Come on. The cave's just up here. I tried to get inside, but someone blocked the entrance.
That won't stop us. Help me pull this down.
I never know what this fox will lead me to. How do they know where things are hidden?
Sharp nose.
Let's see what this fox led us to.
Shimmy, 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 let's get the treasure.
Ah, a shrine of some sort. I'm not a religious man. Why don't you receive its blessing?
Thank you. Watch your step next time.
Be well, traveler.
I think I just got a new charm, I think. Increased damage to throw melee weapons. I don't ever do headshots. Alright, we are almost at the edge. Can we do scritches? No, but we can listen.
Thank you for the help. I'll just rest you with my new friend.
That's a good boy, Mr. Foxy. That's a good boy. Okay. I need my second cup of coffee. Let's get to the next zone, and then I'm gonna go get my go juice. I think we're about there. Oh, 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 bird. Are you leading me over there? Looks like you are. Oh, we got a hot spring. Living off the land.
Stomach's rumbling. Again. Used to pick mushrooms with Jubei whenever we got hungry. He told me to avoid the bright red ones, so they'd make me sick if they didn't kill me. He was right.
More maximum health increase. I think one of the best conversationalists I've ever listened to, and he's been gone for a while now, but and I don't know how his views would have, because science has been Carl Sagan. Carl Sagan, in my mind, was one of the wisest and most well-spoken individuals in terms of being able to talk about science and use logic while still being respectful of people for having views that were completely disproved by science. And I think my understanding of his viewpoints is that rather than be angry at someone for not believing in science, he felt a great sense of sadness that they didn't believe in the science. And I think that that's probably, if I had to analyze my own self,
Checkpoint.
I would say that that's probably the way I skew, is that I feel a great sense of sadness at people who choose to ignore science in favor of, everybody's welcome to their own belief, but I do think that science is worthy of, it's facts. It's us, and one could even inject a sense of maybe there is a greater power behind everything, intelligent design, whatever. You could have that in science without it being God, if that makes sense. So it's I think the important thing is looking at science as the grounding tool. And that's one of the things where I love when you look at like Star Trek. It's not perfect, but their utopia that they worked towards was all based on science and the exploration of space. And I say the Star Trek utopia, I don't mean like the Federation and the whole, we're at war with the Klingons, we're at war with the Vulcans, whatever, like obviously there were still issues going on. But the idea that we as a society, we moved beyond capitalism, we moved beyond belief systems, and we as a species, we moved into science as the grounding for everything we do. I think that's, yeah. Anyway, Carl Sagan. His protege has done great things, but
I heard guns are not as accurate as bows.
Ishikari Plain and the Oni are behind that gate.
But I still love Carl Sagan stuff. I don't need to buy any sake.
What do you mean they won't let us pass?
Said we need a permit to enter Ishikari Plain.
We need a permit.
The yokai walk among us, child.
A mask merchant.
Masks to ward off demons.
But which demons? The ones torching the plains?
I like
The
the Grass
ones
Tyson. I
buried
think he's fun.
within? With old Saburo's masks, maybe you can keep both at bay.
You said someone's setting fire to Ishikari Plain?
The Oni and his raiders, of course. I make masks for those who wish to protect themselves from such demons. You could purchase one now for the journey ahead. Or visit me later at the Oni's Breath Inn.
Masks. I mean, I don't need masks.
Watch your step!
I'm
Is there
not
some kindness?
a fan of the masks.
You'll have to settle
so
for
far.
coin.
Coin will bring kindness to my belly. Thank you, stranger.
That's an interesting looking dog. Oh my goodness.
Stop right there.
I've business in Ishikari Plain.
Not without a travel permit, you don't.
I'm willing to pay.
And I am willing to let you walk away. Do not make me regret it.
Who would have a permit?
Trouble
Oh,
at
we're
the
not
gate,
getting over
stranger.
there quickly.
I can help.
The beggar can help. Why do I have an email at 5 o'clock in the morning? Oh, that's the deep silver stuff.
I don't think that samurai enjoys his post, but he is making the most of what little power he has.
But
Oh,
being
sounds
an
like every
ass.
cop ever.
Hard times make for hard people. But you showed me a kindness, so it's my turn to do the same.
How did you get a permit?
I ran a lumberyard before the Oni drove me off my land. There's nothing left for me in Ishikari Plain, but I sense there is for you. Good luck, stranger.
Oh. We have a permit.
I told you, travel is restricted to Ishikari Plain.
I have a permit.
How did you... Let me see that. Wait here. I have to verify its authenticity.
You know, one thing I didn't do was try to look for all the bamboo. I probably need to do that for my spirit. To increase. There's probably more here in this. But I would need to visit all of the POIs. Ooh.
Everything's in order.
God, the music. Take it all in. Who is this guy?
Hold it.
Lord Kitamori.
You forgot this? Without it, I would have to arrest you.
Atsumai! To arms! Protect the gate!
All right.
Mercenary, lend us your blade. You will be rewarded.
What? So much talk of arrest?
Circumstances have changed.
Our reward! Is it by the head?
Survive first, negotiate later.
That's a quick way to not get paid.
Oh, thanks for taking care of that guy for me.
group, on me!
That was cool.
This checkpoint almost fell to the Oni raiders. Why are there so few of you?
Reinforcements were scheduled to arrive this morning, but they never showed.
Bad sign.
Every time I hear him in a game
Man,
now,
I'll
I just
stay
go
here
back to
until
Red Dead
squad can
Redemption
arrive.
2.
I'll search for the missing samurai. You, with me.
But he's
It's
been
my habit to get paid
a whole
for
bunch
one
of
job
stuff.
before starting the next.
Hey guys, I'm gonna kibosh the. Let's move on from the
To arrest
conversation,
wanted
please, in
outlaws
chat.
using fraudulent papers to
You
sneak
you
past
guys
the
are not gonna
checkpoint.
agree. I'm not gonna agree, and I would rather see people
But I'm
continue
willing
to
to make an
have
exception.
fun and
If you are.
remain friends without getting into the
Way
weeds
samurai.
about God and higher powers and who created the universe. We're getting a
Mount
little
up,
deep into
mercenary. You're coming with me.
the weeds, so probably best to change the subject.
Mount your horse. It's too far to travel on foot.
All right, we gotta mount up and follow him.
Stay close.
How did you know about the permit?
I would have heard if an official permit was issued to the Onryo who killed the snake.
News spreads fast.
Even at the edge of the world. I assume you're here for the Oni. He has declared war on Clan Matsumai. The raiders who attacked are his.
Explains the masks. Yeah. Is that?
The armor of fallen samurai. The Oni raiders do everything they can to mock us. Dead horses bearing Matsumai banners.
Poor beasts.
Check the bodies. What do you see?
I forgot to go get my coffee.
Plenty of high ground surrounding a choke point. Their friends rode right into a trap.
So where are they? The horses can't be the only casualties.
If the samurai survived, there should be footprints. If they're dead, blood, drag marks.
And let's hope for footprints.
Over here, footprints. One group is leading another. Do the Oni raiders take prisoners?
Whenever they can. The Oni likes to humiliate his victims before putting their bodies on display. We need to hurry.
I'm gonna go get more coffee. I'll be right back. I finally looted some of those Raider mask pieces. I'm going to have to keep an eye out for those because those are for the next upgrades for my weapons. Bark fibers, that's new.
Do well on this job, and I'll put in a good word with my commander.
I prefer money to words, even good ones.
A requisition with Clan Matsumai comes with many benefits.
And orders.
Are you from Ezo?
What's with all the questions?
You just remind me of someone.
You're not my type.
Never mind.
You're not my type. Immediate shutdown.
Smoke, stay low and ready your sword.
Ishikari Plain already has a lord, samurai. This is the Oni's judgment.
That's not good. We couldn't have saved them before this happened.
The Oni won't take another soul.
Wait!
Die, Vader scum!
More for the fire!
Not bad.
Oh shit! Hang on, I gotta get out of my face. I can't see that. Shit, we got a whole bunch of hello.
These men deserve a proper burial.
That could take hours. I'll give you a hand.
No. Thank you. But this is something I need to do alone.
I'll see if these bastards
It's all
have
good,
anything
Thaner. We had
can
some
eat.
passionate discussions that we had to rein in. And I probably contributed a little bit to the... I guess I was talking about Carl Sagan and science and stuff. So it's all good. We're going to focus on the game. That's what we're all here for.
And
Masks
stories
everywhere.
only eat people. Salmon,
Jesus.
if I cook it
Thank you,
enough,
Blanca,
we
for
shouldn't
scaring the
get
living
sick.
shit out of me.
Just need a campfire.
I don't know if you guys will be able to see this. She's down in that PlayStation box. Going absolutely bonkers. Just running around. It's like the slipcase for when it got delivered, and she's decided that that's her. I forgot she was. I just brought her back in here a minute ago because she was up on top of the fridge. And Chris gets angry when she gets up on top of the fridge. So I was like, "Oh, I have a big my wife and I wish Chris had the time to be my chat moderator, because if she was my chat moderator, I would avoid, because I definitely I definitely go a little I enjoy it. I enjoy going in on the trolls. Like, I enjoy it. Like when I get this, but at the same time, it's from a professional point of view, and I recognize this completely. From a professional point of view, the last thing a sponsor wants to see when they show up, or a potential sponsor, is the streamer engaging with the riffraff, right? But at the same time, I'm old enough, and I don't need the money in the same way that a lot of other streamers do, because I'm kind of partially retired and I'm older and I just don't give a fuck. So I've been happy to engage with trolley behavior in fighting fire with fire. It is not professional. The professional thing to do would be as soon as someone comes into chat and makes a stupid comment, you just ban them immediately. You don't even acknowledge that they're here. You just ban them and move on. Like when somebody comes in and asks, "Is this a good game?" Ban them. "Should I play this game?" Ban them. "This game has a female protagonist." Ban them. Like, but I enjoy doing, like we did earlier today. Like someone came in and was like, "How does this game compare to the first one?" And I'm like, "What's your IQ level?" Like, because I'm sorry, that's a stupid question, and I'm gonna treat you like a stupid. I'm gonna treat you like a child. Like, if you act like a child, I'm gonna treat you like a child. And my wife continually is like, "You probably shouldn't do that," and I'm like, "Yeah, I probably shouldn't, but I'm also old. And I don't give a shit." I'm like, you came and asked a stupid question. Stupid questions get stupid answers. Like, um, so I do wish that my wife had more
Nice
time to
view.
be my chat moderator, because then I would just let her loose and she would just immediately block those things from being seen, and then I could just focus on playing the game. It is a dumb question, Derek Hansen.
Hope you like salmon.
Thanks.
Would I be playing something live if it wasn't good? Would I be wasting my time on something if it wasn't good, if
How
I
did you get
wasn't
that
having
sword?
fun doing it?
Of a
That's why
dead
it's a
man.
stupid question. Those types of questions are always stupid. It's like, why would I be live wasting my time on something that I don't enjoy or that makes me
Don't lie to
angry
me.
or upset? Right?
He was my father's.
Is this my brother?
Atsu.
Holy shit, I got goosebumps going on right now. Is this my brother?
It's me. You don't recognize your own brother.
I did not see that happening. What? Holy shit.
It's really you.
How are you alive?
A samurai found me and nursed me back to health. Atsu, I thought you were dead. If I'd known you had survived,
I buried mother and father. And then I sat under the tree and waited for days for you.
It took weeks just to gain the strength to walk again, and then... I couldn't go back. I have never been back. But we are together now. I want to hear everything.
How fucking cool is this?
No. I can't believe it. My sister was at Sekigahara. The battle to end all battles.
I was on the losing side.
But you were there. I have never left Ezo.
Nothing stopping you.
My life is with the Matsumai clan.
What did they do to make you so loyal?
Fed me. Clothed me. Gave me the means to protect myself. And others. You must have belonged to a clan once.
Belonged? No. Get some rest.
That's alright.
I'll take first watch.
So she doesn't feel the same way about their reunion as he does. Yeah, I always go back to Red Dead Redemption 2 is where I heard him the first time. He's in so many games, Jedi Survivor. I follow him on Twitter. I can't remember his name off the top of my head though. Chris Shop says that's like asking someone if the food they are eating is good. Exactly.
Jubei? Jubei!
Is that book you're reading any good? Is that CD you're listening to any good? Like, why would I be wasting time on things that I don't like? That's always been mind-boggling to me. I suppose there is a risk of when I go to a restaurant, as an example. But then again, I don't really go to restaurants and risk in that way. Like, I don't go to a restaurant unless someone has recommended the place to me, or I've gone online and I've seen a bunch of positive reviews for the place and they have food that I like. Like, I would never go to a restaurant. As an example, I'm a meat eater. So I would never go to a vegan restaurant. Like, why would I go to a vegan restaurant? I know in advance that I'm not going to enjoy the food at a vegan restaurant because I want meat. So it would be the stupid thing to do would be for me to go to the vegan restaurant knowing in advance that I'm not going to like it. So yeah, that's a weird thing. Well, Derek Hansen, you're certainly allowed to think that way, and you're certainly allowed to run your own channel in the way that you want to run your channel. That's going to be a hard line for me, where it is an extremely, like, especially for, you know, a video game not being an essential, right, Hector, I only go to restaurants that serve food I revile so I can wait for the person to ask if I'm enjoying it. Like, I think people have just been programmed by rage bait streamers who play games to bitch about them, that they think that every streamer, and this goes back to the Josh Strive Hayes video we did the other day. I hate streaming culture because people, the audience members have been brainwashed into thinking that every streamer plays games to yell about them and call them trash and garbage. Whereas I actually play games because I love video games. Like, my entire channel is literally, like, the tagline for my channel is all the, like, if you read the description of my channel, which anyone who comes to my channel should do, and if they don't, they're not doing their due diligence, and that's on them. for not being a responsible viewer. Because I have my headlines and taglines and descriptions everywhere on all the social medias, on every single channel, to explain to people who it is that I am and what it is that I do. And I literally tell people that I am all about all things nerd. Star Wars, Star Trek, Middle-earth, video games, TV shows, comic books, tabletop. All of the things that I love in life are what I share on my channel. That's who I am. I share my passion for these things on my streams and in my channels. So when someone asks me, do you like this? Is it good? I immediately go, that's a stupid question. Like, because whether you're a new viewer or not, like the default for a video game should be, I'm playing a video game. This is fucking awesome. Like, that should be the default. But people have been brainwashed by all these other content creators who make negative rage bait, and they don't play games for fun. They play games to get negative rage bait clicks. And so they literally play games to bitch about the games. And that's a problem that, like I said, I've said this before in the past, I cannot wait until I have a bigger voice, because I already try to actively fight against that stuff as much as I can, but I'm really looking forward to when I have 10 years in the industry and I can fight back against the Asmongold's and the Matty Plays and the Luke Stevens of the world and actually focus on telling people, no, that's not the way it is, guys. Like, we're not supposed to be yelling and bitching and screaming and complaining about everything and calling things garbage
You
and
used to
slop
wake up too early.
and saying that these companies should go out of business. Like, no, we're here to play games and have fun.
I thought you left without me.
Our deal stands. I'll escort
Anyway,
you to
rant
Ishikari
over.
Plain. Then you can join Clan Matsumai's hunt for the Oni.
I tried that life. It didn't work out.
The Matsumai are different. Trust me.
I don't know you, and you don't know me. The Yōtei 6, the Oni, took that from us.
I don't care what other people do, Derek. This is my channel. So it's not about what other people do. That goes back to what your mother probably told you when you were a child. If someone tells you to jump off a bridge, are you going to jump off a bridge because other people told you to do that? Like, I don't care what other people play games for. I play games for this reason, and if someone is going to be here on my channel, they are going to be here doing it at my way. My way or the highway, literally, is what it comes down to. This is not a place for the discourse of all this other stuff. It's like, no, we're here to play games. This is my channel, this is a private business in that sense. No shirt, no shoes, no service is kind of the way. Oh, but you are trying to tell me to do something. You're trying to tell me that I... Whatever.
So what? We just go our separate
This is what I was
ways?
talking about earlier.
Let's
My
get
wife
to
would have just
Ishikari
immediately
After that,
move on.
I don't know.
Whereas I engage with people, sometimes to the detriment. Because ultimately, like I said, yep. I thought this was just like running for me, but there is some element of you need to kind of still steer. But this is definitely a controlled run. Beautiful song.
How many more lives will the Oni take?
At least 2 if we don't act fast.
She's right. I wanted to fight the pretty one, but you'll do.
Oh, I love this part. So good. Oh, he's got those weapons. The Kusarigama, I think. I can't remember what they're called. He's probably gonna kick my butt.
Watch those flames!
Oh, I completely failed at blocking all of those.
You don't fight like a Matsumai dog.
Because I'm not.
Back way, back way. Damn it. I have a feeling. I don't have any more sake.
Then why work for the samurai? Prepare yourself! He's trying to disarm you!
Ah, he got me. Yeah, I'm gonna put this on easy mode.
Such promise. Atsu!
Thanks for the gifted membership, Chris, and also for upgrading your membership. Appreciate the support over on YouTube. Let's go into settings and bump that difficulty down.
Watch those flames! You don't fight like a Matsumai dog.
Because I'm not.
Then why work for the samurai? He's trying to disarm you! Someone with your strength belongs with the Oni Raiders.
I'd rather die. Well, who's next?
Who taught you how to fight like that?
Anyone willing to teach me?
Come on, before more arrive.
No, I gotta loot everything, buddy. Make sure we didn't miss any masks. Yep, there's a mask piece. I definitely need these. So we need to run around and grab these. Oh yeah, we were commenting on that yesterday. Like changing difficulty on the fly is an amazing feature, and way too many games are like, no, you have to go back to a checkpoint if you want to reset the difficulty, and it's like, screw that. Like, I much prefer games that are like, no, you can change it on the fly, because then I can go, you know what, this one guy is giving me a problem. I'm gonna skip past him, and then immediately put it back on normal difficulty. Like, I love that aspect of accessibility. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, like what Transcend said, going back to the conversation before the fight, was gaming in itself, like, there are aspects of how good a game is that could be subjective, but the sole point of playing a video game is to enjoy it. Otherwise, there is no point. That is something that is. Video games are objectively, not subjectively. Let's stop this for a moment, because this is an objective truth about video games. Objective truth is that video games are a source of entertainment. Movies are a source of entertainment. Books, music, art. Art is a creative outlet that is there for the sense of entertainment, for the purpose of entertainment. That part of it is an objective truth. Video games are not something that are worthy of outrage, right? Outrage, objectively, should be reserved for things like what's going on in certain countries around the world, human rights violations. That's where outrage is objectively permitted. But video games? No, I'm sorry. We're not going to say that it is okay to have outrage about a video game, because video games are fundamentally, objectively, a source of entertainment. Entertainment is meant to be fun. So if you are playing a video game, you are inherently there because you're wanting to have fun. You're there to be entertained. Anyone who is not playing video games for the purpose of being entertained is not fundamentally playing video games for the right reasons. And that's objective. That has nothing to do with subjective. When you live for outrage culture and your entire YouTube channel and streaming outlook is about outrage and outrage culture and creating outrageous takes and rage bait videos, you are not, objectively speaking, you are not playing video games for the right reasons. You are literally there to farm outrage and farm rage bait for clicks. That is not the same thing. That is not the same thing as playing a video game for fun. At all. If you're finding frustration in a video game, your mental process is fucked up and your priorities in life are wrong. End of story. That is a fundamental fact.
There's the Matsumai camp.
If you're upset about a video game
If you know where he is, why
and
not
you
attack?
live
Because he has
in a
cannons
place
and
where you can
fortified
have a
walls.
I'm pausing this for a second. If you're upset and disappointed with an IP, are you fucking kidding me? We're stopping for a minute. There are so many bad things going on in the world right now. And you're bitching about a video game, not you personally, I'm saying you as human, whoever that individual is. I do not agree with and will not support the idea that people are allowed to be frustrated with an IP. No, it's not how that works. You're in a first world country with a high-speed internet connection and the disposable income to have a console or a PC. There are people in the world that don't have drinking water. There are people in the world who don't have air conditioning. There are people in the world who are being displaced, torn away from their families because of their skin color or their immigration status. There are countries in the world right now where there are human rights violations going on and people literally being stripped away from their homes, bombed, killed, murdered, raped. Those are things to be outraged about. Those are things to be frustrated about. A video game? Get the fuck out of here. Like, seriously.
Not to
That right
mention a
there is
small
what's
army.
must up with
When we make a
so
move,
many people these
it
days
must be
who
done the
think
right
that
way.
they have the right to be outraged or frustrated by a video game. Get out of here. Get out of here. You live in your little
Lord Kitamori.
It's the name I
1%
chose when I
bubble
became samurai.
with your $6,000 gaming laptop and your fucking
The bridge
$10,000
is
a
almost
month
finished.
living
Soon
costs.
reinforcements will come from Matsumai Castle.
We'd be done sooner if
$750 console.
lumber.
Well, now you'll have a few less bandits to worry about. My associate and I made sure.
You know how much money $80
I was
is to
wondering
some
who the
people
stray was.
in
And
remote
his
parts of the
long-lost
world?
sister.
Oh, but games cost me $80. Oh,
I'll
greedy
inform
corporate.
Commander Wada of your arrival.
Get out of here. Some people don't have clean drinking
So,
water.
I'm your associate?
What did you expect me to say? I don't know you, remember?
You could have told them I'm the one who killed the snake.
To Clan Matsumai, this Onryo is just another outlaw. I need to report to Commander Wada. Stay out of trouble, please.
Alright, so he's going off to report to his boss. $80 is a lot of money where I live, Aush, because, yeah, some people don't even have toilets, Chris. It's correct. Like, where I live, our homestead is in Mexico. $80 in Mexico? $80 is a boatload of money. Like, $80 is more money than some people make in one day of, you know, and some people don't even make that amount of money in a week. You know, it's like...
Commander Wada, you, the woman with the sword, come here.
And that's why I don't allow that kind of stuff on my channel. When somebody comes to my channel and says something like, this game is slop, this game is garbage, oh, this company, this, that, or the other. Nah, man, get that shit out of here. Take it somewhere. Go back to Reddit. You're not welcome here. You are not welcome here. But I'm allowed to have that opinion. Just because you have an opinion doesn't make you right. Somebody could say the exact same thing about what I just said right now. And you're not wrong when you say that. But what I can say from a fundamental place of truth is that this is my channel, my house, my rules. And we don't tolerate that here. Just like we don't tolerate all the other crap. We've had people come in here and complain about women being game development or people of trans doing game development. Like, take that shit and go somewhere else. It's not welcome here. We do not welcome misogyny, racism, transphobia, homophobia. None of that is allowed here. Oh, I'm gonna. We need to talk. We need to talk about Microsoft and Game Pass and corporate greed and no, you don't. Go somewhere else. Like, take it somewhere else. Yeah, we need more positivity everywhere, period.